Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Dr. Leticia Hardy, pediatric obesity expert, and today we're going to talk about what I think about low carb for kids. So a lot of the times you hear, the word low carb or keto, which is a form of low carb, but even really lower than average. So less than 50 grams of carbs a day is basically keto. When you're above that and maybe like between 55 and 100 or low 100s, you're on a lower carb diet. And so no, kids do not need to be on a keto diet at all. They're growing children. They tend to grow into their weight if they are eating healthy. And when we're talking about weight in children, we are really talking about removing processed carbs. So, yes, I'm all for decreasing carbs in kids. I'm all for a low carb diet for kids, but low processed carb diet. So they should be getting their carbs from fruit and vegetables, which has plenty of carbs with fiber. So that fiber will be absorbed, helps glucose to get absorbed more slowly, and therefore they don't have, sugar high and lows, and, they tend to be lower in calories, and the net effect is less weight gain, so yeah. Let's get rid of those processed carbs. Check out my video on YouTube. I talk about the meaning of processed carbs. In another video, I give an example of what processed carbs are so you can start tailoring your child's diet to more natural carbs or whole foods, which is another way of saying it's not processed. You're trying to keep the food in its natural state. So, what do you guys think about low carb diets for kids? It really kind of trumps a lot of beliefs, with calories, or, the calorie counters tend to have issues with low carb because people who do low carb diets don't necessarily count the calories. They're just counting the carbs. So, let me give you an example. Let's talk about ranch dressing. Even when I was in my clinicals and residency, we would talk about, lose the ranch dressing, lose the dip, don't spread the dressing all over your salad. We used to say no more than 2 tablespoons of dressing on your salad. But when you look at the label of ranch dressing, you will see that the net carbs are really low. So I would say now to these kids, go to town with your ranch dressing. Put it all over your salad, because I'm not counting the calories, I'm counting the carbs. So with that, you have to be consistent in what you're counting. So you can't, count carbs for one thing and then count calories for something else. Then you'll be all over the place. So stick to counting the carbs, and your child will grow into their weight or maintain their weight, and some will even lose weight. So the whole goal is, as a pediatrician and a growing child, I say to the parent, let's try to get them to grow into their weight by making changes. So if they maintain their weight on follow-up, that is a huge accomplishment, because when you look back at the, BMI or, the growth charts, you'll see that each visit was like up a pound, up 2 pounds, up 3 pounds. The growth chart dots are just going up and up and up. And so if they can just stay the same, that is a huge accomplishment. And I commend the parents and the child, if they're old enough to, I commend them for making changes that maintain the weight. I commend them for making any change, even when they gain the weight. I commend them for their efforts. But generally speaking, it's a huge deal. So mamas out there, if your kid is maintaining their weight or losing weight because you removed the carbs, you are doing a wonderful job. Great job, mom and dad. Usually the moms come in with this concern. So thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and tap that notification bell so you can get an alert every time I upload a new video. Thanks, guys, and see you soon.